In a recent high-profile interview, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt engaged in a heated exchange with a prominent journalist, leading to a confrontation that has since become a focal point of national discourse. The incident began when the journalist posed a provocative question regarding the administration's stance on religious freedoms, suggesting potential biases against non-religious communities. Leavitt, known for her assertive communication style, responded by emphasizing the administration's commitment to upholding the First Amendment rights of all citizens, regardless of their faith or lack thereof. She articulated that the administration's policies are designed to protect the freedoms of expression and belief for every individual, highlighting that respect for diverse viewpoints is a cornerstone of American democracy. The journalist, pressing further, insinuated that certain policies might inadvertently marginalize atheist individuals. Leavitt countered this assertion by providing specific examples of initiatives aimed at fostering inclusivity and protecting the rights of all belief systems, including those who identify as atheists. She underscored that the administration's approach is rooted in the principle of equality, ensuring that no group is favored or disadvantaged based on their religious beliefs. As the dialogue intensified, Leavitt maintained her composure, reiterating the administration's dedication to a pluralistic society where diverse beliefs coexist harmoniously. She challenged the journalist's narrative by questioning the framing of the questions, suggesting that they might be based on misconceptions or selective interpretations of policy decisions. This strategic redirection shifted the conversation towards a broader discussion on media representation and the importance of accurate reporting. The exchange reached a pivotal moment when Leavitt, drawing from her personal experiences, shared anecdotes illustrating her interactions with individuals across the belief spectrum. She recounted dialogues with atheist community leaders who, despite differing worldviews, found common ground on issues such as freedom of speech and the separation of church and state. This narrative served to humanize the discussion, moving it beyond abstract policy debates to the real-world implications of governance on diverse communities. In the aftermath of the interview, public reactions were polarized. Supporters of Leavitt praised her for her articulate defense of the administration's policies and her unwavering stance in the face of challenging questions. They viewed her performance as a testament to her capability as a spokesperson and a defender of constitutional rights. Critics, however, argued that her responses lacked sufficient acknowledgement of the unique challenges faced by non-religious individuals, suggesting that more proactive measures are needed to ensure true inclusivity. Media outlets across the spectrum seized upon the interview, with some highlighting Leavitt's poise and others focusing on the contentious aspects of the exchange. The incident sparked debates on social media platforms, with hashtags related to the interview trending for several days. Commentators from various ideological backgrounds weighed in, dissecting the nuances of the conversation and its broader implications for media-government relations. This event is not an isolated occurrence in Leavitt's career. She has a history of engaging robustly with the press, often turning challenging situations into opportunities to reinforce the administration's narratives. For instance, during an appearance on The View, Leavitt confronted the hosts over perceived biases, leading to a spirited debate that garnered significant media attention. Similarly, in a press briefing earlier this year, she addressed contentious questions with a blend of factual rebuttals and pointed critiques, further solidifying her reputation as a formidable communicator. Leavitt's approach to media interactions reflects a broader strategy employed by the administration, aiming to directly challenge narratives they perceive as misleading or biased. This tactic resonates with a segment of the populace that feels traditional media outlets do not adequately represent their perspectives. By taking an assertive stance, Leavitt and her colleagues seek to bypass traditional media gatekeepers, reaching audiences more directly through alternative platforms and unfiltered messaging. However, this approach is not without risks. Aggressive confrontations can alienate journalists and media organizations, potentially leading to more adversarial coverage. Moreover, while such tactics may energize the administration's base, they can also deepen divisions within the broader public discourse. Navigating this complex media landscape requires a delicate balance between assertiveness and diplomacy, a balance that Leavitt continues to calibrate in her role as press secretary. In conclusion, the recent exchange between Karoline Leavitt and the journalist serves as a microcosm of the current media environment, characterized by heightened tensions and polarized narratives. Leavitt's handling of the situation underscores her commitment to defending the administration's policies while also highlighting the challenges inherent in media relations. As the administration moves forward, the strategies employed in these interactions will likely continue to evolve, reflecting the dynamic interplay between governance, media, and public perception.